Hello, welcome to the big update. Now this is an update that actually changes how the game is played. We'll just call it the 19th February patch. I'll write the correct name in the title of the video. So what is the biggest change in this patch? The biggest change is that now you don't really have the selection of an item in the beginning of the game. You select actually a kit. And that kit can be wonderful. As you can see, this is day 1. And this is all I got. I got a gold small item. And also 5 loot items, which is great because they basically give you all of the items you need to upgrade that thing and some other stuff. So, take a little bit of time and take it all in while I explain all of the other stuff. So this is what I bought. This is basically what I got over here, and this is what I bought from the junkyard seller. Now let's read a little bit about the other patch notes. So, kits have a combination of items and skills. The other option was, I think, a skill and some money. I didn't like that idea. The total value of the sets are roughly equivalent. So yeah, if you think about it, the skill will be worth about, I don't know, 5 to 10 gold. So that kind of makes it okay. And Dooley will choose one from one of 2 cores before being offered slightly weaker kits to choose from. So yeah, Dooley definitely had a massive advantage because he basically got a free item to start with. And I don't know, I guess they're addressing that problem right now. So Dooley will have a weaker kit compared to the other 2 characters just because he has a core. And he no longer chooses one of 3 cores, he chooses one of 2 cores. So yeah, good luck with that. You might get the worst ones because, hey, let's face it, most people like the burn core most of all. Also is a big change to the economy of the game. So now the monsters will give you gold based on their scaling. So a bronze one will give you 2 gold, silver 3, gold 4, diamond 6. Diamond 5, Legendary 6. So what does this mean? This means you'll no longer be able to fight monsters that give you 10 gold. Because think about it. 6 gold was given to you by, I think, the Medusa, which was a very early and easy to kill enemy. But now 6 is going to be given by only legendary boss. So yeah, I think this is a huge blow to the economy of the game. But most especially for Vanessa. Because Vanessa, I think, she didn't have a lot of economy going for her. Also, Dooley had, his cores and some of the other stuff. Pygmalion had a lot of other ways to get economy, so this is probably a very big hit for Vanessa, which her best abilities were just fighting to get more gold. So this will be interesting to see how it affects Vanessa. Obsidian enchantment is no longer providing lifesteal, instead it's been updated to turn the item into a weapon or buff its damage if it's already a weapon. So I'm not sure how this will work, because remember, there are a lot of builds that only use a single weapon. So if you have a single weapon and you have an artist that offers a random enchantment to your item, and if you don't select your weapon, I don't know, it's a big risk. I guess it's good in a way, but think about it. If you're going to update, let's say, a pair of bandages and they get a weapon instead of other effects, it's going to be super annoying to do that. So this is one of the things, I'm not sure the developers understand what the consequences are. I don't know, we can see. So Obsidian is now something we'll encounter more under. Also B1 and B2 encounter. It was completely redesigned, so it can start also from the day 1 and it upgrade your bronze. It will upgrade, let me show you, your leftmost bronze tier item or all of your bronze tier items. What would be the point of choosing this when you can always have this one? But I guess this will cost you 8 gold and that's why you shouldn't pick it. And that's an interesting option. So you will lose definitely a lot of gold. Because 8 gold is not easy to get. I don't want to sell this. What can I sell from all of these items over here? Yeah, it's not much. I want to keep the poison, just in case I find something interesting. I can sell the heal, I can... Now let's sell these things. That and the heal. Okay, so let's buy this one. Upgrades all of your bronze tier items. That was actually a great encounter for B1 and 2, so now we have a lot of stuff. So I can actually even upgrade this. Look at these upgrade items. I'm definitely keeping them for later. This is not bad, but okay, let's continue with the patch notes. So more stuff related to the encounters. Unsellable is no longer a type. Functionality still exists. They've also redesigned the strange mushroom encounter. It will either give you free gold or a neutral item. It will no longer give you the experience because everybody, I think, just picked experience or skilling. Most of the times I think I picked skill. The Lost Crit encounter was also redesigned. It's now a silver tier encounter and it can also give you a silver tier upgrade hammer, which can upgrade a bronze item. You can also return it to get a bronze skill. We also have a jungle ruins encounter, which is gain regeneration, grab the loot, or plunder for treasures for Vanessa. We also have the tiny furry creature, which can give you 25 max health for a silver loot item. These are just some very early events. Study is no longer available on day one because everybody just rushed the experience at the beginning to get the max amount of slots opened. Vanessa also had the cannon basically nerfed a lot, but the burn was also, so the damage and the burn was decreased, which is good because it was too strong. The catfish has its cooldown reduced to 4, but its poison is reduced to 3 as well. Some problems with electric eels. Jellyfish was actually buffed a lot. Cooldown is decreased to 6 from 8. Poison is also increased to 3, 4, 5, 6 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess the catfish is weaker in a way, but the jellyfish is stronger. Musket, well, Musket has kind of lower damage, but the same amount of damage at the last diamond tier. Narwhal is also a little weaker. Yeah, Narwhal is a little weaker, it was too strong in my opinion. Pufferfish has its poison reduced from 6, 8, 10, 12 to 4, 6, 8, 10. Basically minus 2 poison for the pufferfish. So the Vanessa poison builds are going to be much weaker right now. The seashell was also modified to gain 10, 15, 20, 25. And before it was 5, 10, 20, 40. So the last tier of the item is much weaker on the seashell, so you don't no longer need to update it. And then for Pygmalion, most people will be happy about this, but the golden balcony was nerfed, so it only reduces the cooldown to 5, 10 and 15. And it used to be 10, 20 and 30% before. The cargo shorts are now a bronze tier item. They have an 8-second cooldown and they just give you shield if you have a lot of smaller items in your inventory. They still have the same. I guess, yeah, they're mostly an item used to shield based on the amount of small items you have. They lost their other ability to give you spare change and candy. And if you have another apparel in play, this item cooldown is reduced by 50%. So basically it can give you a lot of shield every 4 seconds if you have another apparel in play. The bonsai was nerfed a lot, to be honest. You gain a lot less value from fights with it. And also if you lose a fight, it's destroyed. It no longer reverts to its initial value, which I don't know, I think it's weird. It didn't really need to be nerfed that much, but I see why it's like that, because it was basically an item. If you won, you won. If you lost, you lost. But this was also redesigned. At the start of each day, your properties gain 2, 4, 6 value. Nice. And the item's value is equal to your highest value property.
Let's go.
In a way, this is good because the deed was basically useless unless you used it in a certain build. Fixer Upper was also nerfed, sadly, because it used to be a free update, the upgrade that basically you bought it for 6 gold and you sold it for 24, so it was a huge amount of gold for Pygmalion. So this is also another big nerf, because the Fixer Upper upgrades itself every 50 gold you spend. Ouch. That's actually one of the major nerfs of the game, but it doesn't really affect Pygmalion too much, but it's mostly an economy nerf for Pygmalion. The jewelry gains the apparel type. I guess it's supposed to happen like that. Piggy bank, golden piggy bank now gains value for free instead of doubling its value. I guess if you get a golden one, it's good, but otherwise it's not really that good. Shielded robe is now, this has double shield bonus. I guess it's good in a way. The slingshot also has a lot more damage. Actually, no, it doesn't have a lot more damage. So the slingshot will deal 30, 45, 60, 75. It's down from 15, 30, 60, 120. So I guess it has a huge damage nerf in its final tier, and it's also a lot harder to gain the ammo for it. Because now it gains maximum for each toy you have.
It's 5 o'clock nowhere, friend.
I guess it's more useful in the beginning of the game than later. Stained glass window is more or less the same as the... yeah. It's going to get permanently destroyed if you lose a battle, otherwise you will gain value for your building. Skyscraper is increased in cooldown from 6 to 7, but it's easier to play. If you have 5 or fewer items in play, this has multicast, so... I guess it's still a nerf, to be honest. Dually updates, Arc Blaster no longer charges itself on use, which is a big nerf for Dually as well, because that was one of the strongest items. Atomic Lock is back to 1 second cooldown from 2. Balloon Boat. When you use a weapon, this gains 10, 15, 20 shield. Also, it's no longer a bronze item, so it's dash, or I don't know, double line. I don't know how to say that, it doesn't have a bronze tier anymore. So yeah, it shields you whenever you use a weapon, which is massive because it used to be only from the weapon to the right in a way. I don't know, depends on how you view things. I guess it's a great shield item right now. Balloon Boat. Bunker. Applies damage reduction even to damage as dot, like dot, damage over time such as burn. Fiber Optics, never really think about that. Fiber Optics gain the tech type. Force Field, it will start at silver tier. And it's more or less the same, except it's weaker at the last tier. Instead of being 80 at diamond, it's 50. Not really a big change because nobody really uses force field on the diamond tier anyway. It's mostly use it as you get it. Laser pistol is tech type. Pulse rifle has increased its cooldown from 4 to 5. Railgun has only multicast 1 from 2. Yeah, I guess the railgun was one of the strongest win immediately weapons you got in the game, so railgun nerfed a lot. Some of the smaller weapons are also nerfed. The kinetic cannon, when you ever use a small weapon, gains 20-30 damage. It's more or less like a rebalance, doesn't do much. Yeah, basically the other items were not that much, so basically the huge nerfs were to Vanessa again, and really Vanessa needs more nerfs because it's too easy. They also nerfed Fixer Upper for Pygmalion. I don't know, it's a lot of economy nerfs overall for everyone, but now it's actually a lot harder to level up in the beginning of the game. So yeah, you've seen some of the events, you've seen the starter pack for Pygmalion, which is much more interesting because now Pig is more fun to play in the beginning since he no longer gets a weak item and all of the heroes are dependent on their kits instead of being dependent on sheer luck. Let's see how Vanessa handled this situation. Yeah, so no more rushing for levels now.
But I've seen my share of storms.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. So I guess Pygmalion is a lot stronger in the beginning of the game because he has a lot more items. Yeah, you still lose because, come on, a powder flask and a grenade. They should really do something about the enemies you encounter in the beginning of the game because this is almost unbeatable.
All cannon, no ball.
Really, game. They really need to fix stuff like this. It shouldn't be possible for... I don't know, it seems like I'm encountering always the strongest builds possible, and Vanessa still has a lot of that. Oh, look at the tiny fairy creature. I guess we also want to check out this encounter. Silver tier loot item. Oh, that's so cute, but I have to choose this one. Weapons have 5 crit.
Real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
I guess. So now I just need a build going and I can buff it to a insane degree, I guess. I guess I can show you the... I see you either gain a neutral item or gain 4 gold. Okay. I can see why this encounter might be trash right now and nobody might use it anymore. I should have taken the medium item shop, to be completely honest. I just wanted to show you the event. Probably, yeah, you know what, let's do the fight and then we'll restart, because I don't think we can win this anyway. As you can see, this boss has a lot less gold. I think he had 3 gold at some point, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so no more gold from the bosses. The bosses are mostly going to be for the chance to win a good item. Otherwise, yeah, it's a lot less. I think I'll still be able to win this. Depends on how unlucky we get, because that's going to one-shot us next time. Oh no, we actually got a bit lucky.
An outrage!
Exactly, an outrage. How did I win this? Oh, that's kind of nice. Nah, I prefer the jungle encounter. So the jungle still... Oh, no more experience. It's tempting to do the convoy. I'm curious what battle we get right now. Oh boy. I guess it doesn't really matter. I shouldn't have picked this one. Okay, so let's see if it's possible to kind of avoid fighting in the beginning, so we get a chance to make a much better build a bit later. Yeah, my mistake was not going for the shop when I was supposed to do the shop. Also, if there was a way to skip the battles, because it's clear who will win this one. Can I skip the battle? No. I guess I could have pressed the skip button from here, but at least I got 1 gold out of the fight. Interesting, so now it's kind of a big meta change up for everyone, which affects mostly Vanessa in my opinion, because she had the highest amount of damage to be gained from playing that level up game.
Me to get stronger.
Oh, let's see a Dooley. How does Dooley play right now in day 2?
Big for you to steal.
Yeah, I'm still a bit disappointed about Vanessa. Come on, Vanessa shouldn't be able to get such good items in the beginning. That's tech. No longer scales itself. Yeah, but this is almost impossible to beat anyway. Yeah, it seems like some of the kits might be a little too strong in my opinion. And looks like Vanessa is also the main culprit for this. Depends on what's in her kit, I guess. So let's go forward. I'll restart this at some point. I got this guy again. That's a bit disappointing.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly... Remember, diamonds come in small boxes. I think that suits you beautifully.
Yeah, the rest is not so important.
I can already see all the treasures I'll put you.
Definitely I need to change a lot of the stuff over here, so... what? I guess the problem is some items really need much better enchantments, or I guess much better stats at higher levels. Nothing I really want to buy from there. And I think it's too late for the dog right now. I just need a weapon. Good gamer, that's also a new encounter. I guess we'll do the street gamer encounter. Looks like I'm getting all of the cooler stuff in the beginning. We'll use a small item, heal 5. Here's just piggies that buff with crit and damage the yo-yo. Okay, this is actually a much harder encounter than it looks, because if you don't have any scaling, you'll just lose. How is this? Huh. The street game is actually super powerful. Yeah, probably I need something to buff the items. That's good.
I can feel our energies resonating.
You can get the globe in day 3, that's interesting. That's great actually. So let me see. Something like that. So now we have a semi build going on. Well, to be honest, I think I'll sell that because it's mostly useless.
You are enough, friend.
Yeah, I guess I just couldn't get any good weapons, so now Pygmalion has some weaknesses, are very apparent.
But this
When I'm rich,
Yeah, let's consider and let's start again. Now I understand how the kits work and how some of the other events work as well. I still think Pygmalion has a little bit of an edge when it comes to the economy with this update. But I'm really worried about the kits that Vanessa has. I mean, come on, her kits seem to be stronger. Dooley is more or less the same as always. Dooley just gets a lot of scaling in the beginning. Yeah, I'm not playing ranked, I'm not such a good player, I just like to play the game at, I don't know, a decent level. So 2 silver tier skills. Interesting. Let's see this start. Defense grid and follower here. And this is actually one of the better starts in my opinion. Doesn't really matter that much. I'm missing a weapon, but to be honest with this build it doesn't matter because I'll not be dealing any damage. The tourist attraction can be day 1. Interesting. I guess it did change a lot of things around in a way. This is a very good start in my opinion. Pretty strong compared to the other ones. Sadly, we'll have to go and pass the time. Actually, it was double time over here, or just instant battle. It's just boring to wait every time after you see a battle like this. You're probably never going to lose this one unless you basically play no items. I want the Fang. I want the Toxic Fang. Yeah, probably the 2 silver skills are not worth it because they don't really have any value on their own. Any fairy creature is also fairly important. I guess I should look at the weapons.
But my weapons crave more.
Nothing there.
Use it well. Make me proud.
I guess I can play the Regal Blade. Strange Mushroom. Yeah, this item is not worth it at all right now. I guess the best thing would be to get the neutral item, but that can be very risky because if you get something like this, which is a buff item, that doesn't really help much, does it? I guess you get 1 gold instead of the other. Basically lose 2 gold in a way.
are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Yes, you are huge, pig. Yeah, Dooley seems to be probably the strongest one in a way because he's the only one that can really scale in the beginning. This is an interesting kit as well. I mean, healing, burn damage, and pure damage. I guess we'll win if we manage to keep our HP up. Yeah, this is a very annoying start. You just don't have enough damage to kill Pygmalion with this one. Ah, we still win. Okay, next day. Yeah, much harder to get the experience. You have to get super lucky. Small and medium items. It's tempting to go over there since these two very appealing. Ah, let's go for the mushroom and again the neutral item.
More is more, I always say.
I just like the gamble. Well, not really the gamble, but you understand what I'm saying. I like the idea of getting something much better rather than just getting a little bit of gold that might have no purpose whatsoever. This can be super strong if you...
Curio sells junk.
Now that's
Okay, this is an encounter that can quickly scale out of control if this is the way you can use it. Yeah, let's just use that to gain a little bit of an edge. Oh, look at that, 4 gold. Okay, we'll play a little longer this time. I like all of the changes. They are slowing down the level up mechanics a lot. So this hero has a lot of scaling and I don't have any scaling. I guess we're just dealing 20 damage and slowly destroying his health. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because now you have to be careful what items you choose, otherwise you'll not have enough damage to defeat your enemies anymore. I guess our crit is very useful in this case as well. Maybe we'll get a bigger shield gain. We got really lucky with this one as well. Nice. Okay, so this is... Oh wow, nothing good here. I guess I have to take the junk trader, even though I would not even think about it.
Waiting for you. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
I guess it can really help our little sword to get off the ground.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Okay, now we have a bit of damage going. What do you choose in a situation like this? It seems like day 2 is a little more annoying. I guess I'll try poison build. Yeah, I'm really scared about the Vanessa because apparently Vanessa gets very good kits. And most of them contain something related to ammo. Or just very good weapons. Well, this is kind of disappointing. Unless Vanessa can scale. This is probably the weakest I've seen Vanessa in day 2. Still very dangerous as Vanessa. Oh, we might lose? We lost. How did we lose that? Deadly Bayonet has critical chance? Wait, what? Since when? How was that even Forget. Don't think too much about it because this game will never be fair. To me it seems like most of the times my opponents are cheating. It wouldn't be possible to get such an item so early in my opinion.
Golden seed, my friend. Harvest will come soon.
As you can see, most of the times the game is more based around how strong Vanessa will be when you encounter her. Anything else? This is why I always go for the bronze item. Sometimes you can get a big item that is super valuable. I mean, you can just sell them. We'll take the gold this time. I think this guy is too strong for us, but I most of the times prefer to fight the Frost 3 challenger anyway. Yeah, look at that. They only give you 4 gold maximum right now. So scaling is super hard. Unless you prepare for a good economy. I guess I need something to scale with my healing. My healing is not that bad, but I have to replace this. If I get the weights would really get my build going. 94, that's still a lot of damage. No, I think we can out-heal the damage anyway. At least for this time. Yeah, Vanessa is still too lucky with her weapon builds. I don't like it. That was one of my main concerns. How do you nerf Vanessa? And apparently Vanessa is a little stronger in a way, but harder to maintain her strong builds now. Well, this is the worst case scenario. Oh wow. 4 gold for the flame juggler. That's insane. I'll die so fast I'll not know what happened. Yeah, we need about level 6 to win the damage race. Otherwise I don't think we can win this. Wait, are we winning because all of our shield and other stuff? Oh no, yeah, the bird has double kills because of our property. Okay, I forgot about this bonus. Okay, we're fine, we're totally fine. I guess I'm underestimating the defensive builds a lot. But still, our gold is very low, so we cannot buy as many items as we could before. So I'm expecting Vanessa will be weaker starting day 3. Duel will be very strong in the beginning.
I can already see all the treasures I'll put here.
I guess I
I
have
may
to go
not
for
be
a
the
skill.
most masterful trainer, but I must be the cheapest. You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta. She's wonderful.
What's the Argenta? That's a funny line. Okay, this was pretty much worth it. 2 gold to get a gumball. This is still not worth it. Okay, this is a shield item. I guess we'll have to keep the tree for a longer amount of time. Oh boy, I have a bad feeling about day 4 dually. I think it'll just be another burn dually which will destroy me. Seems like most of the dualies are burned these days anyway. Yeah, look at the skills. Goodbye. Cruel word. Burn. Wait, what? I guess he wants a burn build. But he has only the welding helmet and oh yeah. Yeah. This is going to be hard to beat by anyone. Since this is starting with silver, yeah. Good luck beating something like this in day 3. Remember, this is unranked. In ranked you'll encounter much stronger opponents, so yeah, I have my doubts about the developers being able to balance this out. I guess everyone will just rush the mountain pass for the experience.
Make deals, not war.
Do I want more gumballs? Nope.
Use that for the good.
Also, this is way too late to get a silk scarf. Ah, whatever, I'll get the silk scarf anyway. Oh. Fixer-upper.
I can feel our energies resonate.
Thank you, it's not worth it currently. Okay, so I guess we have a bit of a shield build going. I can sell this right now, it's not such a big problem. I'll just keep the ones that actually will give me something. By the way, as a trick, don't sell anything until you are sure you don't have enough space to keep it anymore. Oh yeah, the prince name. From Hydro Dude he went to Prince Mariana's. Weird name. 5 gold for this guy, that's crazy low. Also, we should be getting a lot more scaling at this point, but I guess we're a bit afraid of that. This is going to be a very boring fight, sadly. Oh, that's a crit. That was a crit hit? What crit was that? Who's critting that much? Oh, the healing is critting. From the textiles. I think this guy has a... that name is... No, he's still the retiree. Let me guess, you give me the diamond spare change. No, he gives me the bushels.
More is more, I always say.
Okay, Argenta, well No, I refuse the shield build. It's all kind of junk anyway, I guess.
You seem like
I'll have to go for the damage in a way.
breakthrough.
Probably I should have sold a few more items, to be honest. Sell that one as well. It's kind of worth buying this because it can be very, very good. This one. Oh, you get 2 loot items instead of 1. Well, this is worth getting in my opinion. Just for the long run. I would need to sell my balls. Yeah, let's sell our tiny ball.
I bid you farewell.
I'm curious if this works as intended. So what is this? It's a golden boomerang. Man, I have to go for the last crate. Yeah, some of these decisions. Silver tier upgrade hammer or a skill. Oh, did I make a mistake? I forgot that you get the silver one means you get the bronze tier one. Ah, it's okay. Doesn't matter that much anyway.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
So I guess this is basically full power Vanessa at this point. I guess you don't have a chance of defeating Vanessa in the first 3 days, but now it's too much. Oh! Switchblade, pufferfish, that's a lot of poison. Jellyfish. Yeah, the jellyfish is stronger, this is weaker, but if you combine items like this, you have not even a chance. So watch how basically a healing and shield build loses to a Vanessa poison build. There's not much I can do against this. Unless we go into overtime. Well, I guess I have crit and Vanessa doesn't have crit. I still lost it, yeah. Too much poison. Too much. At least we're not encountering as many Vanessa weapon builds as before, but I thought that was a thing of the past with the poison builds.
People here look so vulnerable.
Wait, what? Shielded scraper. Well, yeah, I use that a lot, right? So much for that. Let's put the, the hammer over there so at least you have something in the slot. Okay, economy is a bit messed up right now. For everyone, looks like I have to get even that one. Gorgon, no, but look at that, 4 gold, wow. I almost want to fight the Sabertooth because this... It's too risky for my current build to fight. Normally I would fight this, but for YouTube I'm going to fight the Sabertooth because this is the much smarter choice in my opinion. If you get one of the shiny fangs or the diamond fangs skill, it's just so much more worth it than anything else. I guess the developers are kind of trying to get people into the smaller item builds. So this is a bit overpowered, I guess. It's kind of overpowered to get a double shielded land scraper. Okay, a shield build it will be then. I got the pelt, well it was worth it for the risk. I'll just take the silver tier item. Oh. I guess this will work a little better.
How it spirals.
Yeah, I guess you have to fish for the shield at this point. They also changed the dragon, if I remember correctly. 3 gold and your weapons gain permanent damage. No way this will be worth it. Unless you are... Might be.
I respect new food.
Okay, I'm never buying the boomerang ever again. That was such a dirty trap. I'm just not getting anything that I like or want or need. That's a toy, interesting. Okay, we'll play for one more day. I think I've seen most of the new combinations, the new items, the new meta more or less. I'm just disappointed that Vanessa is still as strong as ever, and now probably Dooley is the strongest character because of all of the other nerfs. There's no way I can beat a Dooley like this. Even with this much healing and shield, no chance. Oh, he has the rocket launcher, that's great. What? I got a golden kinetic cannon? Well, that's... They might have buffed the value of the items you can get on that. I never got such an expensive and good item. Oh well, I guess it's too late to make a build out of that.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
Let's just sell those. We don't have to worry about them anymore. And so the jewelry, as you can see, is an apparel, which is great
You're
for
a
some
smart
builds.
one for your size.
I guess we'll not need that anymore. Interesting, shield equal to the value of adjacent item. I guess the Bacchus is worth it right now.
Tell everyone you got it here.
It will kind of be the highest value item I have. Okay, this is working more or less. Gaining more value is interesting. Wow, the loan shark is so bad. Oh, this is not the build what I'm using right now. This is a mishmash of items. Anyway, I think Pygmalion is still the character that has the most potential for interesting builds, even though most of the times we'll not really get them anyway. So we have some scaling right now. Oh, interesting. So this can outscale the damage more or less. Mostly because of our crit chance. Still nice to see it. Yeah, I guess we need that the textiles to heal as much as we shield, otherwise this is going to be rough. Yeah, I'm surprised we won this one. Yeah, economy is something we have to think about all the time right now, I guess. How much not finding that stupid shield?
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
Look at the stupid shield, we found it.
Midsworth says I have to trade even when I don't care. Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this. I only
Okay,
sell things so
this
I
is
can
decent,
buy
but
things.
I think I just took too much time to start a build like this, yeah. We'll not have enough time to win anything, to be honest. My build is way too weak for this stage of the game, and as you can see, I cannot improve it by much. No, I don't want to get gumballs.
Place, right?
Oh, the new deed. Oh, this is interesting. So
How about this weather where... Oh,
I guess the land scraper will work very well with the deed right now, and if I sell it, it's going to be 22. That's a bit interesting. So basically, I paid whatever, so I gain a lot more profit just by having the deed. Okay, so I guess right now it's worth buying the land scraper no matter how you make it. The land scraper, the pawn shop, because now you can get your money from the deeds instead of the other stuff, like instead of the bonsai, now you can get your money from the deed. I kind of like this change in a way. Yeah, the pawn shop is also going to be interesting because... Good. Yeah, it gives more personality to Pygmalion with these changes.
My dreams are too big for you to steal. My people believe in peace. Boring!
Oh, look at that, we have the classical fixer-upper build with the balcony. And the spiky shield, so who will win the shield battle? He will win it because he has better skills for that. Yeah. Yeah, so Fixer Upper, as you can see, is still perfectly manageable. He managed also to upgrade it, 2.7. Not as strong as it used to be once, but still pretty strong. I guess I would have a slight advantage in a way. But no, he'll just get... This is too slow. The Shielded Land Scraper is way too slow for a build like this. Shield effects. I guess this would practically be my only chance.
I've come too far to fail now.
Now I basically need to kind of really increase the amount of shield I get, plus sell a lot of items.
Getting hurt on purpose just to come see me, are you?
Especially a lot of non-weapons. Now it gives me something to buff the rest of my stuff. Oh, now it gives me all of the other stuff that I would have needed in the beginning.
Is pretty cool.
Wow, that's so sad when it gives you those items so late. It's probably time to sell the deed. Yeah, I have no choice but to sell the deed and get the gumballs. Okay, this is going out of control right now. That's all I needed and all I wanted. So now basically we have, what, about 600, 700 shield in the beginning. And rising. So I guess we'll block the hit and then get more shield and then get 300 damage, something. Okay, looking back, I think I should have kept the healing item. Nah, that would have been a better choice. Since it seems like we don't have enough sustained shield. I still lost. Yeah, it's very hard to get a build going with Pygmalion in a way. I could have played this a lot better. Wow, you get B1 and B2. Oh, come on, that's silly if you get it so late. I mean, look at this. 16 and I would... I guess you can do it like that. So you buy it for 16 and sell it for 29. That's a huge amount of profit. I should keep it for a bit later. Yeah, we're going to lose the next fight anyway. So yeah, this was only a test run. I just wanted to test some of the things out. Ouch! 2 coins really for the level 8 rock, yeah. This is going to massively change the way the game is played. I guess we need to rely more on scaling right now, and also on scaling and economy. And I guess some fights are really not going to be worth it with these small rewards. Guess my holy hope is to get a feather here.
You seem like a nice person.
Not that kind of feather.
Adira has surpassed me in power, but he can never surpass me in years. All wisdom
That's
has
interesting.
Power, but not all power has wisdom.
Guess that would have been a big help a while back. Okay, let's lose this game. I kind of enjoy the new meta, but in my opinion it still needs work because it seems like Vanessa still has too much luck with the weapons and Dooley has too much scaling even now. Pygmalion seems to always be relying on the shield build and the fixer upper. Oh, he's trying to... that's an interesting idea, have a pig for the upper fixer. I didn't think about that, but this is definitely what would work much better. Because this will create a lot of shield, and this is almost unstoppable at this point. Yeah, my scaling is nowhere near as good as his. So yeah, Pygmalion still will be stuck with the fixer upper in my opinion. There's no way we can get rid of this build because it's just too easy to use another item, and especially a little blue ball. So, blue ball Pygmalion wins.
The elder warned me this would happen.
Okay, I think I underestimated the piggy, that's what I learned from this gameplay. Okay, very good changes in my opinion, it will definitely shake up the meta. Bye bye.